10 devices, all real, all already in development, and every single one of them is going to change something fundamental about how you live. This isn't a wish list, this isn't speculation, this is what's already being built, right now, by the biggest companies on the planet. Let's start the countdown. Number 10. AI smart glasses. Most people think smart glasses failed. They remember Google Glass in 2013, that awkward device that made people look like cyborgs and got banned from restaurants. That experiment cost Google billions. But here's what nobody talks about. It wasn't the idea that failed. It was the timing. Fast forward to 2026. Ray-Ban Meta has sold over 3 million units. Brilliant Labs just launched frames, glasses with a built-in AI that can identify objects, translate text in real time, and answer questions just by looking at something. No phone, no screen, just your eyes. The next generation goes further. Micro-LED displays projected directly into your field of view. Persistent AI that knows your schedule, your contacts, your preferences. You look at a restaurant, it shows you the reviews. You look at someone, it whispers their name if you've met before. The reason this is number 10 and not number 1 is simple. We're not there yet on battery life and design, but the race is on. Apple, Samsung, Meta, and a dozen startups are all burning billions on this problem, and they're getting close. Number 9, fully autonomous taxis. No wheel, no pedals, no driver. Waymo, Google's self-driving division, is currently running over 150,000 paid rides per week across San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Phoenix. Not a test, not a pilot program. A real commercial service that real people pay for every day. Here's what's remarkable. The safety data is already better than human drivers. Waymo vehicles have driven over 50 million miles with a collision rate significantly below the national average for human-driven cars. So why isn't this everywhere yet? One word: regulation. City by city, state by state, country by country. Governments are moving slowly while the technology is already ready. That battle is almost over. Within 5 years, hailing a driverless car will be as normal as ordering an Uber, and the implications go far beyond convenience. 1.35 million people die in road accidents every year globally. Autonomous vehicles could eliminate the vast majority of those deaths. That's not a product launch. That's a public health revolution. Number 8. Home robots that actually work. Not a Roomba, not a gadget that vacuums in circles and gets stuck on cables. We're talking about a robot that does your laundry, loads your dishwasher, picks objects up off the floor, and navigates your home without bumping into furniture. LG demoed exactly this at CES 2026. Amazon has a home robot called Astro already deployed in over 50,000 homes in beta. Figure, a startup backed by Microsoft and OpenAI, has a humanoid robot that learned to make coffee by watching a human do it once. The key breakthrough isn't hardware, it's AI. For decades, robots were good at doing one thing in a controlled environment: a factory line, a warehouse. The new generation uses the same large language models that power ChatGPT to understand context, adapt to new environments, and handle tasks they've never been trained for specifically. Production costs have dropped from over $100,000 per unit in 2020 to under $20,000 today. By 2030, analysts predict home robots will be priced like a high-end appliance. The same way a washing machine was a luxury in 1950 and a standard in 1980. This transition is already happening. Number 7. Health wearables that predict illness. Your current smartwatch tracks steps and heart rate. That's 2020 thinking. What's coming is fundamentally different. Apple's next generation Apple Watch includes non-invasive blood glucose monitoring, no needle, no finger prick. You wear it. It reads your blood sugar continuously. For 537 million diabetics worldwide, that's life-changing. Samsung's latest sensors can detect early signs of atrial fibrillation, an irregular heart rhythm that causes 35% of strokes, up to 48 hours before a cardiac event. Not after, before. Researchers at the University of California are developing sweat sensors that can detect cortisol levels in real time, essentially measuring your stress biologically, not just psychologically. And this is where it gets serious. A study published in Nature Medicine in 2025 showed that AI models trained on wearable data can predict the onset of Parkinson's disease up to 7 years before the first symptoms appear. Your doctor doesn't know you better than your watch. In 5 years, that statement will be literally true. Number 6. Universal Translation Earbuds. This one already exists. Most people just don't know it. Google Pixel Buds with Live Translate, Time Kettle WT2 Edge, Even Translate. These devices take spoken language in real time and translate it into your ear in under half a second. 40 languages, continuous conversation, no pausing, no typing, no waiting. Think about what that actually means. For the entirety of human history, thousands of years, language has been a wall between people. Wars have started over misunderstandings between cultures. Trade, diplomacy, science, all slowed down by the friction of translation. That wall is coming down, not in 50 years, now. The next generation from Google and Meta aims for near zero latency and support for over 100 languages, including regional dialects. When these become standard earbuds, and they will, every human on Earth becomes reachable in conversation. That's not a tech upgrade, that's a civilizational shift. Number 5. Humanoid robots in your home. Tesla, Figure, Boston Dynamics, Aptronic, 1X Technologies. In 2026, there are more serious humanoid robot companies than at any point in history, and they're all racing toward the same finish line. Here's the number that explains why. In 2015, building a functional humanoid robot cost approximately $10 million. In 2026, Figure's robot costs under $30,000 to manufacture. That's a 300 times cost reduction in a decade. Tesla's Optimus Gen 2 can walk, carry objects, sort items, and perform factory tasks. Figure 02 uses OpenAI's models to hold conversations and reason about tasks in real time. Boston Dynamics Atlas moves with a fluidity that, frankly, looks more human than most humans. These robots don't need to be programmed for every task. They learn. You show them once, they remember. The projection from Goldman Sachs, the humanoid robot market will reach $38 billion by 2035. By 2032, having one in your home will be as unremarkable as having a microwave. The only question is what you'll name yours. Number 4. Exoskeletons you wear under your clothes. Right now, exoskeletons exist in 2 places: military bases and rehabilitation hospitals. DARPA uses them to let soldiers carry 100-kilogram loads without fatigue. Rewalk and Exobionics use them to help paralyzed patients walk again for the first time. But the next wave is consumer. Hyundai's Vest exoskeleton is already being tested in car assembly plants, reducing back injuries in workers by over 60%. Ford has deployed upper body exosuits in their manufacturing lines. The transition to consumer products is 5 to 7 years away. Construction workers wearing exoskeletons that prevent injury. Delivery drivers carrying heavy loads without strain. Elderly people staying physically independent a decade longer. And then, the next step. Thin, flexible exosuits that fit under regular clothing. Not medical devices, not military gear. Just a layer you wear that makes you physically stronger. Your body, augmented. Physical performance as a product you can buy. Number 3, non-invasive neural interfaces. When most people hear brain-computer interface, they think Neuralink, Elon Musk's company, that surgically implants chips into the brain. And yes, that exists, and yes, it works. But surgery is a barrier most people will never cross. What's coming doesn't require surgery. Cognition, Neurosity, and OpenBCI are developing headbands and earbuds that read the electrical signals your nervous system generates without touching your brain. These signals travel through your body constantly. Your nerves are already broadcasting. Current non-invasive devices can already detect basic commands: focus, relax, left, right. Enough to control a wheelchair, navigate a menu, or mute a call by thinking it. The next generation goes further. Meta is researching wristbands that read nerve signals from your arm with enough resolution to detect individual finger movements before you even move them. The signal travels from your brain to your wrist before your hand acts. They intercept that signal. You think, the device responds. No voice, no touch, no screen. That's the third way humans communicate. After spoken language and written text, thought to device becomes real this decade, and it starts without any surgery at all. Number 2, Chips implanted directly in the brain. This is no longer science fiction, it's already happening. Neuralink, Elon Musk's neurotechnology company, implanted its first chip in a human brain in January 2024. The patient, paralyzed from the neck down, can now control a computer cursor, play chess, and browse the internet using only his thoughts. No hands, no voice, pure intention. The device is called N1. It contains 1,024 electrodes that read and transmit neural signals wirelessly. It's the size of a large coin. The surgery takes under 2 hours. But Neuralink isn't alone. Synchron, backed by Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, has a competing device that doesn't even require open brain surgery. It's inserted through a blood vessel in the neck and travels to the brain's motor cortex. Less invasive, already tested in multiple patients. BlackRock Neurotech has been implanting brain chips since 2004, over 30 patients. Some have used them for over a decade. The near-term applications are medical, restoring movement to paralyzed patients, treating severe depression, helping people with ALS communicate. But the long-term vision goes much further. Memory enhancement, direct brain-to-brain communication, downloading skills. The ethical questions are enormous. Who owns the data your brain generates? Can a chip be hacked? What happens when the company that made your implant goes bankrupt? These questions don't have answers yet. But the technology doesn't wait for answers. It's already inside people's heads, right now. And number one, your permanent personal AI, not a device, an intelligence. Every item on this list, the glasses, the earbuds, the wearables, the robots, becomes exponentially more powerful when they're all connected to the same AI that knows you completely. Your schedule, your health data, your preferences, your relationships, your goals. This AI doesn't wait to be asked, it anticipates. It notices your cortisol is elevated and reschedules your 3 p.m. meeting. It reads the email from your landlord and drafts a response before you've finished reading it. It tells your glasses to show you the menu translated before you've sat down at the table. OpenAI, Google, Apple, Anthropic, Meta. Every major technology company on the planet is building toward this. Not a chatbot, not an assistant you open an app to use. A persistent intelligence that runs in the background of your entire life. Sam Altman said in 2024 that within 10 years, AI will do the work of a Fortune 500 company on its own. That's not the point. The point is what it does for you personally, the individual human, when you have access to that level of intelligence permanently, for free. Every other device on this list is a body part. The personal AI is the brain that connects them all. The future isn't a gadget you buy, it's an intelligence that runs your life. And the companies building it are further along than you think. 10 devices, every single one already in development, every single one arriving within your lifetime, most within the next decade. The question isn't which one you'll own. The question is which one changes everything first. Drop your answer in the comments. And if this made you think differently about what's coming, you know what to do.